We're back. Have the control thing, please. Slide controller. Oh, thank you. Okay. Hi, everyone. Everyone doing good? Let's start. I hit next, right? All right. Quick introductions. I am Sewell. I've been mining for about 2.5 years now. And 1.5. If you don't count the breaks. I worked on Consistency Plus, Arpocalypse, Would You Die, Soul Ice, Quilt of Portal Cubed, and a bunch of other random contributions. And one of the things people say is they say that I don't test my mods enough. And maybe that might be a little true, This presentation is completely do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, so first things first, let's get into pronunciation. Okay, I have a certain system here has said that a wrong thing, okay? So Sewell is actually pronounced like stool without the T. Or Sewell, but you say that in one syllable. And it could also be like Sewell, like the U. Stool as in the thing like you sit on when you eat food, okay? Jeez. And now the spelling. How are people getting the O and the U confused? Okay. I'm Listen, you weren't going to get mad. Anyways, it is Siuol. That is the spelling. You guys know the reason why I'm doing this. All right. So first things first. Let's talk about testing for the magnet. Okay. My first mod, Kyanite, which it will come up later in the presentation. It was a little broken on release. Purely one line in the fabric.mod.json ended up completely breaking it. Okay. It had worked in testing releases prior. IMS, I believe. Where's IMS? It's not your time. No, not yet. That's at the end of the presentation. I'll tell you'll know. But IMS said it was fine. And yeah, IMS has caused all my pain. Yeah, you can see the size of the thing that you need to test. And yeah, so bumping even a number from 1 billion to 1,000,000,001, that could cause issues. You don't know, okay? You have to test even those smallest things. You don't want to be me. And yeah, another thing of it is test for seriously, test for minute. Okay, first off, who has the echo? One of you has echo. So I'll let this image explain itself, I'm still hurt from this. It was pushable obsidian slab. I hate Carter for this. Carter, I've come to make an announcement. You are a stupid head. You pushed my obsidian slab. That's right. He took his slimy little hands out and pushed it. And yes, I am going to make a call-out post on my Twitter.com after this. I am. I'm really emotional. I was distraught. All right. Is Did I skip a slide? No. Okay, no, I didn't. Sorry. Anyways, as I was saying, make your tests varied. Don't test in a singular environment, okay? Production is an actual thing. This thing might scare you, mod developers. It might be a little scary. I know. Like, launcher, I know you guys don't touch the launcher. Don't play the actual game. But, you know, you have to actually do it. And you gotta make sure those tests that you do are, like, in different things. And also test the server! Please, test the server! Apocalypse actually had an issue with this. You know, funny Neko Arc mod, where it was quilt entry points. Like, we did it before quilt entry points happened, and that caused a major crash, and I think that caused some issues with this actual server. Not while most of the congoers were on, but during build. And yeah, you know, people who know my little PNG character, it was originally said Mixins, but that's a different story for a different day. And yeah, test often. This is the grass block incident. So grass block, like grass slab in Consistency Plus made dirt go bye-bye. Originally, I was going to bring up Mr. Dirt. And Carter shot that idea down. I was going to kill Mr. Dirt as a recreation. But to say, we don't know fully why. IMS probably knows fully why and how. But the real answer is we didn't test enough. Okay? Okay, Jay, look at you. You're so smart. You actually remember what the issue was. But, no. The issue was that we didn't test often enough for our things. And if we tested enough more, you know, that might have been an issue. And no, I'm not saying that because I just want to include this. I'm being a little serious, you know. Alright. Another thing, test the obscure and unrelated. I didn't put unrelated here, but test obscure and unrelated, okay? Mojang, even, is a victim of this. We don't have a Geggy here. We don't have Geggy. I can't bully Geggy about this. So, Invisible Geggy caused this, even though she wasn't on the server and So, Mojang had this weird issue with minecarts and dolphins and like something screwed up from what I remember. And they just broke, you know. Carter says the dolphin uprising is to be taken very seriously. Listen, there might be a yarn person here. IMS always trying to kill yarn people. So the whole thing was like, I think dolphins caused like a minecart issue or whatever. I don't fully remember. But that is the origin story of game tests. You know, with those weird looking namespaces, it has capital letters. What kind of namespace has capital letters, okay? Or, sorry, what kind of identifier has capital letters? That is so scary. Like, I don't know. I'm terrified by it. And I'm so terrified, I need to get a drink of water. It is horrifying. Alright, next slide. Communicate your tests. So, Lithium is a mod by Jelly Squid. So, Newbert, I think some of us here might know what Newbert is, might even know the origin of Newbert. And Newbert was from Deltarune, yes, but also was added as a block into Consistency Plus. Newbert ended up chewing on a battery and contracted lithium poisoning because, you know, Newbert minecarts broke lithium. No one told us about this. We discovered this on our own. Like, I'm going to throw IMS under the bus once again. IMS, you could have told us about this. You are literally a caffeine MC like person. Okay. But yeah, this is the mix-in. Oh, okay, look at you. I'm still throwing you under the bus. I don't care. But this is the mix-in, and Carter says the moral of the story is don't make other mods have to patch your code. But I think Carter has the wrong moral. Okay, the real moral is to communicate. Cartier, yep, Cartier. I think that quote, okay, that quote is the quote of all time. And you can see, you really do need to communicate your tests. Pro guarding, a mod, especially an open source mod, is not smart. For those here who are not in the know, ProGuard is this thing that like changes up names in your code. So it was done to lower file size. Consistency Plus was ProGuard once. We locked it in a room full of broken releases. Is Bub not on? No, is Bub missing this? Hold on. Someone interrogate Bub. Anyways, yeah, so another team member actually knew about this. They did not tell us about this in time because they wanted us to realize that we should actually test. Yeah, we did not learn that lesson. If you know Consistency Plus development, don't ban Bub. I love Bub. Anyways, other thing, adapt to mistakes. Soul Ice is technically a mistake. One of my mods is technically a mistake. It was kind of like a last minute thing I added into the release with dyed terracotta and dyed concrete and dyed ice and dyed glowstone and soul sandstone. I think was that the update that had grass slabs? Was that the thing that caused our pain later on? I think it was. I think that was like one of the few contributions outside of mine because we were like rushing it back then. But also creepers. Creepers, creepers were a mistake. They were originally pigs. Oh man is right. Yeah, I ended up spinning Soul Ice into its own thing. And in short, you should always use your mistakes as like a launch pad to like, if you can make it into a cool feature, make it into a very cool feature, Like go from Stool to Stoolplex is what I'm thinking. Oh, I need to hit it here. Tap. Okay. Don't just test. Prepare. Testing in general is a form of preparation when it comes to mine in general. And honestly, preparation is a form of testing. But with that, hi. Who named me Soap? I'm. Hold on. It doesn't matter. So yeah, don't just test, prepare. Um, like for instance, you can go into modding not knowing any Java. That's what I did. I think that's what Jay did. Um, and there's plenty of other people. But you, I wouldn't recommend it. I really wouldn't, because like sure it works out for some, but I mean some people say it's fine. I personally think that it I would have had much better and much easier time. Uh, so yeah, in general, research beforehand. Research is like a powerful, powerful tool. It's like netherite. Okay, diamonds go into netherite. Netherite is the upgrade. Netherite is research. And on the topic of research, I'm going to go into my only actual serious slide here of what happens when you don't do research. So, um, I have a mod called Kyanite, and it like the original name was similar to a slur. I did not do that intentionally. Okay, I did not do that, and nor did I know of that word. Um, so what I tried doing, like at the time, was fixing it with data fixer uppers. You know, I borked the saves. Um, Balba in the chat is incredible, but yeah. So I ended up borking the saves because things got messed up. So yeah, shoutouts to all the CurseForge and Modern staff who helped out with that at the time. They handled it much better than I did. And yeah, so I think that my biggest thing is when you are making a mod for the first time or in general, research any names that you do. Okay? Even if you like slather together, syllables, you should make sure those slathered together syllables aren't, something stupid. Google the name, like Plot said, okay? Um, the Tom Scott video actually is an example coming up soon. I think above all, learn from your mistakes. Though we're back to the funny stool. Okay, so the same bugs will get through if you don't learn any mistakes. Okay, Carter says that supposedly obsidian slabs have broken the same exact way like 4 different times, but I don't believe Carter. Okay, I never believe Carter. So yeah, preparation really is only as good as the knowledge you have when you're preparing. Exactly, Asic. Why would I believe him? Preparation is only good as your knowledge, and mistakes fuel knowledge. You know what they say? You learn from making mistakes. Bub, how is Bub still not on? all right. So yeah, you can see your brain on no mistakes. This is your brain on no mistakes. It's smooth. It doesn't. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. He's flying. The rapture. It's real. But no. Your brain on no mistakes. And this is your brain on mistakes. It has wrinkles. Your wrinkles. Your brain's wrinkly. All right. So next is the miscellaneous mistakes. It's the miscellaneous mistakes time. All right. First, stop. Don't make me float again. All right. So miscellaneous first. It's incident 1. I Kyanite Tester MS delete the consistency plus repository. IMS. You, during the question answer segment, you have to answer for your sins. And that will be not during now, during the question and answer segment. So IMS delete the GitHub repo. I don't know how. IMS supposedly does. IMS not yet. It's not your turn. Get into the closet. Go back. Go back. Go back. There we go. There we go. Anyways, as I was saying, we fixed it in like 5 minutes. But yeah. For more information on things like that, search up Tom Scott. Oh, a second. And the second miscellaneous is Consistency Plus Registry version 2. Sewell makes the worst code ever. Asked to leave Consistency Plus. Consistency Plus, you know, everyone says, oh, it has two main blocks, but they are repetitive. Surely we could loop the registries or whatever. Instead, this birthed the eighth beast of humanity, Registry V2. Yeah, code was unreadable to anyone who wasn't Sewell. I'm Sewell, so I could read it, but I didn't like to read it. Oh, IMS, look at you, you're so special. In the end, gaming code was better. If anyone knows what that means, they'd be shocked. But it was scrapped for JSON registry. So as you can see, stop doing Consistency Plus. I'm not going to read the whole thing. And you can see here, this is a Venn diagram of that whole registry system. I need some more water to admire it. I don't care. I don't care if that's a flowchart instead of a Venn diagram. I'm stupid. Did Bub just get here? Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? Bub, get Bub over to here. And yeah, this is the latest tech pack crafting tree. Alright. Hi Bub, I'm not going to redo it for you. You have to watch the VOD. Alright, so it's time. Instead of doing questions immediately, I would like a certain IMS to explain certain crimes done. It's time. Teleport IMS over here. IMS, just talk in chat. I did no killing. IMS, just talking the text chat. IMS, that has nothing to do with the Optifine staff team, okay? And plus, that's Optifine slander. Stop it. Okay. Hey, wait. Turn off that mic. Okay. Miss Bob finally here. Finally. Alright, IMS, are you done now? Kill IMS for me. All right. How do I do the questions? How do I do questions? I thunder. How do I
The tablet.
tablet? I open up tablet. I'm a
Yeah,
tablet child.
and use the green button to bring it on the screen.
I see. I see
red
now.
to
I see now.
decline. Red to decline people like decline questions like you declined Bob.
I don't know how I feel about this. Thank you, Anonymous. Your opinion is the opinion of all time. Opinions on Greg Tech. I have never touched Greg Tech. What? Wait, what was with ProGuarding mods / dependencies? We recommend ProGuard with WASM to Kotlin because 50% jar size reduction. The answer is I think we ProGuarded the like main starting class. So we ProGuarded our entry point. I'm pretty sure that caused the biggest issue. And yeah, crash logs would also be a major issue, but it wasn't even booting, okay? What is a tile grid, and why does the name alone fill me with dread? Are you referring to the flowchart by any chance?
Yeah, the start related to the flowchart and your V2 thing you made.
Am I able to go back to the? All right, there we go. So, if you are referring to titles, tile set, I would believe. Which one? Type, variant, type. Honestly, I don't even remember half of this. Oh god, something just happened. We're just gonna next slide it over, and oh, all right. So I can't find it, but the whole thing was kind of like a bunch of loops. Yes, I did make it on Google Slides. Don't harass me, okay? I'm not going to pay for Microsoft Word or whatever. SNR removed the mining and crafting from Minecraft in release version once. Wow. That was so crazy. I had to get a third sip of my water. That's how crazy it was. You gives me water every single time. I love you. All right. How can I get insert AI model here to make game tests to prevent 110% of all bugs? The answer to that is very simple. You go into ChatGPT and be like, "Hey, lol, can you give me your code? Give me your code," and then it will give you the code, and it does it. Book bug moment. Anyways, why am I cute AF? I'm just like that. Hi, invisible sword. I didn't even kill it. I had nothing to do with that. The sword appeared out of thin air and murdered it viciously. No remorse. So yeah, thank you for the compliment. How does one mod but all good like? You're gonna have to explain what you meant, anonymous person. I'll never give you up. Will you let me down? Alright, will you do that? Can I stream myself making Carter repent for his sins, please? Hey Carter, if you're watching the VOD, check the Consistency Plus staff channel. Specifically the one that's like private to like the main developers. Anyways, do you like how Steam and Rails remove crafting and mining? Yes, I really do. I really do. That is honestly one of my favorite things. That sounds like something that would happen out of Stonecutter recipe tags. And we have a thing from the Trophius J. The Trophius J. Jay, should I read it? Dirt was nuked because I registry replaced it. I also fixed it. Not a question. Letting the recorders see. The recorders? All, I think like, there's at least like 4 or 5. I was one of you at one point. I was a recorder once. Consistency plus when? You know, maybe when we hit 1.0, if you want to develop, you can make consistency plus, take it off our hands. It's tiresome to make. So the human condition is to make mistakes. Were any of these mistakes necessary for you to get better at development? Absolutely. I love this one. Okay. Thank you, Asakek. I absolutely love this. So yes, I think mistakes were, you know, they were needed in order for me to improve. I learned from a lot of them. And I joke, oh, I didn't learn enough. I need to test more. Oh god. And you know, I make those jokes, but in all seriousness, I do learn from a lot of them. And for instance, like the Kyanite one, that genuinely like taught me like how to deal with serious situations. Don't mount me on Carter. So yeah, I do. Registry v3? Registry v3 is JSON registry, which is gaming code. JSON registry. Okay, what is it? JSON registry is okay. It's this thing where you go into it's a file. It contains all of our like block definitions, and yeah, it's kind of a little bit hard for me to explain it, but I could show you what it is in a bit. Biggest mistake that beginners people make that you should avoid at all costs. Biggest mistake? IMS, I will answer that question later. Okay. So biggest mistake, I'd say, honestly, I don't know. You know, I think for me it was like fabric.mod adjacent stuff was like one thing, but like also in terms of a more general thing, it is scope creep. If you saw that event yesterday with like, or was it yesterday? Was it 2 days ago? I don't remember. But the one with the scope creeper. Yeah, that one. I mean, Consistency Plus is a victim of scope creep, but you know, yeah. Oh, there you go. Asakek, thank you for doing those. Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, that was really helpful. I was really worried. We were getting down to the wire there. But thank you on that. Did you Joe deleted all mobs once? Joe Biden. I don't know. Uh, what do you think is the main takeaway from your presentation? Um, my main takeaway is uh learn from your mistakes and have some preparation. And also don't be afraid to laugh at your mistakes, you know? You're going to make mistakes, just like laugh at them. Have fun with it. I have the cutest voice. Thank you. I got a new mic recently. Actually like on Friday. So I could have a cute voice. How can I get ChatGPT to write me create mod to create mod for quilt fabric forge loader? Just ask it that. How much of a mod can be tested outside of Minecraft? That is a pretty good question, I'd say. So really, like, there isn't a specific answer. It kind of just depends on your code and stuff. But I'd say there isn't too much unless you're doing something that is like, if you consider game tests to be separate, then you can test in a lot of things. And if you, just kind of, if there is, say, honestly, I don't know where I was going with this, but yeah, sorry, I can give a proper answer. What do I plan to add to Soul Ice? One of the mods of all time. Okay, Bub, thank you for finally getting here. I have to take a sip of water. It's water time. Thank you. Did someone give me water? Water bucket this time. Nice. Okay. Anyways, I think I don't know what is soul ice. You should add more ice. I'm adding more ice into the mod, okay? Soul ice, it should be called more than just soul ice. I was originally going to call it that, but then I didn't. What is the one item you regret modding into Minecraft and for what reason? Okay, so I'd say no, it is not Newbert. I I wasn't the one manning the helm of Newbert, and I actually kind of like Newbert a lot. Uh, the one thing I regret the most, like in terms of actual like items, would probably be either kyanite or I'd say maybe like I wouldn't say soul ice because like soul ice technically yeah that was a mistake and all but still but yeah I think maybe like the implementation I did for kyanite because I love like I love the idea of augmentable armor, but the way I did it, the way I went about it was really grindy and ended up just not being a good thing. So yeah, what would you suggest for someone who works in C++ in computing school? Start modding or working with any Java projects. So I'd say for that, um, first off, watch some sort of Java tutorial. And if you start going to mine, make sure it's kind of like a smaller mod, Perhaps if you want to like, make maybe just like a simple block mod to get yourself like adjusted. And yeah, just start modding if tutorials really are like numbing for you and stuff. Will I make inconsistency? That is literally what Soul Ice is. For someone who started with C++ in computering school, what would you suggest Thank you, Blue Waves, for finding it interesting. And yeah, that is the same. So I'm gonna go to the next one. And yeah, Registry V3 is pretty abysmal, but Carter understands it, so we're keeping it. Okay. Yeah, it's absolutely abysmal. We will never have a good registry. I don't want to fight IMS right now. I'm sorry, IMS. I don't want to have a boxing match. I would love a cookie, but you gotta make sure it's gluten free. I am not done with all the questions, by the way. There are still questions flying in. Do I like water? Yes, water is good. It lets me survive. I'm going to actually take a sip of water because of that. What's my opinion on Souls? They make great ice. Is there shit testers that like test if shit happens? And if yes, are they interested in full-time experience? You know, I think there is QA testers, but for me, I haven't met any shit testers. You know. Yeah. Inconsistency ++1 tomorrow. Top 10 mods at the con, not your own. Create, hex casting, quilt, anyone mods who's here. Which mod caused the most headaches? That is an interesting question. I'd say honestly, I think Consistency Plus had the most headaches. Also, for the previous question, add in Terracotta Knights in there. So yeah, I think, yeah, Benui, real. What's my next project? Okay, so I have a private project going on that I'm not like going to say at the con. Outside of that, I'm honestly like not really thinking too much about like newer projects. It's probably going to be a lot of like Solis modding. If I am going to have a completely new project, I'm probably going to revive Sewer Mod from last year. Do I have any advice for new modders present at this con? It's an experienced and amazingly intelligent individual myself. Thank you, Bob. But I think my thing I would say is, first off, don't be afraid to make the mistakes, Like, even if they end up in an actual release mod, it's not, you can always fix them. And also, just make sure you're having fun when you're making mods. That's the biggest thing. If I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't be doing it. Anyways, you should check on Carter. They don't seem to be doing too good. Carter, as a car professional, I'm actually a car handler myself. When Carter does this, it's actually when he's really happy. Bomb 10 mods at the con, including my own. My mods are a bottom. Uh, how much stuff did Newbert break? Um, you know what? That would be a question for Jay, not me. Jay probably. I think Jay has like a official count or something, probably. But I think Newbert has broken a lot of mods and caused a lot of issues with even like updating. Oh, I dropped the thing. Yes, I will. I will be able. I will go on the record for that. How are you able to be this funny? I will now check out your mod after like more than a year of being aware of it. Honestly, I just kind of like I just like talk myself and then I'm just like I don't have a script, you know? I think a script would have kind of ruined this whole thing, so I just like imprompted it. Um Rank each modeler by how much you like to have dinner with them. Okay, okay. Uh yes, Risugami married. So it goes Risugami, Rift after Risugami. Probably Quilt next. Then Forge, Neo Forge, Fabric. And then Light Loader after Fabric. And oh yeah, Nil Loader is somewhere in between Quilt and Forge. Do these support Mino's revolution in the last layer of hell? Why or why not? Yeah. I mean, it's an ultra kill question. I need to play ultra kill sometime. Can you apologize to Bub for the revolting stuff you said earlier? I apologize to no one. How is Carter? And when will he get out of your basement? Carter! Carter! You don't try and get out! No! No, don't! Oh my uh my Carter is he's doing fine, I swear. He's not trying to break out. Do I like fish and is that supposed to be like fish and chips? I'm not British. Car batteries are lithium batteries. I'm sorry for coming late. I just want you to know I really love you, homie, and thank you, Bob. Thank you. And honestly, it's not too big of a deal. If you want, you can watch the VOD as well. And I'm glad you're here, Bob. In all seriousness, I love Terracotta Nights and stuff like that. So thank you. Are you friends with Scope Creeper? They blocked me. No, I'm actually Scope Creeper is stalks me on uh Blue Sky and Mastodon, not Thread Cells, shockingly. Um I think I can't let you guys see that one. What do you think about Ultra Kill? Like when will you play Ultra Kill? Sorry. Must be in if you buy it for me, I will play it. I will play it the day you buy it for me on my Steam account. Is there any more questions? Are you submitting a question, my friend?
No, I'm not. I just
Okay.
honestly, I think I'm kind of done with questions. I need to go now.
Do I still want a cookie? Do I still want a cookie? Are they gluten free? Are the cookies gluten free? I need a response. And if the gluten, oh my god, my inventory is full of gluten free cookies. Yes. All right. Uh. Yeah. Lahaj, I'm sorry you have to be with Carter, but don't worry, it's going to be fine. Oh, look at you with actual correct pronunciation. Why? Why? I'm here. I'm back. Jay, teleport me. Teleport me over. Teleport me over. No, stop. Jay is lying. Jay is lying. I'm back. I'm so back. Do I wear wigs? When will I wear wigs? I stop. Stop. Let me go back. Let me go back. All right, we're so back. We're so back, guys. We're so back. Um, so I don't wear wigs. What is the difference between a pigeon? Whoa, whoa! That must have been the wind. That must have been the wind. Am I gluten free? If you're asking my gluten stuff, in real life, I have like a gluten intolerance issue. It's weird. Like it wasn't technically fully celiac, but it is like gluten intolerance to the point where it's very similar to it. Rewrite the registry in WASM? No. Um, I'm not at liberty to do that yet. Bob, hit him with the We channel Trump photo. Please learn how to be funny. KDE or Gnome? KDE has Hayden Live or whatever, which reminds me of the anime YouTuber. So am I gluten free? Do you want to test? You can. I'm not. I'm not supporting cannibalism, but hear me out. I'm allergic to gluten too, but I just ignored it and I kept eating bread until I developed a resistance. Maybe I should have done that. Tomatoes after. After I'm done with the questions, then you can pelt me with tomatoes. Notepad. Fortnite runs at AWS. If uh, I guess sure that would be cool. Maybe I don't know. I have no contempt against lactose intolerant people. Um, you see, a lot of my family is lactose intolerant, so and I love my brother. I love my sister. Those and they're you know. So I don't. We can have peace finally after so many years. Shout out my links. All right. Uh, I I do. You know what? I have a Twitter. I have a YouTube. I have Bob, I'm always tired of things, but I'm going to answer all the questions because I'm having fun. But anyways, shout out my links. Discord, I guess, I have a Modrinth, I have a Twitter, I have a YouTube. I'll post them. Find me on computer exactly. I'll post them later, but not right now. Maybe it'll be in my Discord. And yes, I'm John Consistency now. What about Microsoft Azure Minecraft server? Real. Um, so true. Where's the dead rabbit? Oh my god. This is going to be painfully long, isn't it? This eating animation is going to take painfully long. I give up. I'm not going to kill it yet. Maybe later. I am not at liberty to start wars. I do, but I'm too lazy to post it. I would post these things if I wasn't lazy enough. With no questions right now, you can pelt me with tomatoes if you really want to. Until I get another question, please feel free to pelt me. IMS, you have to send in the question through book. Oh, we have 2 questions. We have 2 questions, chat. I'm just waiting for him to get here. Stone or andesite? Honestly, stone. I do not. Here's a hot take. Here's a hot take for everyone. Diorite, granite, stone. Diorite best, and andesite worse. I said stone, but I meant andesite. I think we all know who Joe is. Nuh-uh. It is, I believe, in my time zone, it is 5:57 p.m. I like cake. I like burgers. You're just making me sad. Oh, calcite is actually peak. Calcite is peak though. Real. Tomorrow. 20, because it is in between both answers. Yeah. I will be everywhere. Well, not everywhere, obviously, but like in all seriousness, I'll probably be around for next con, assuming I can get in there, because next year I'll be in college. After the Greg Tech after the Greg Tech question, I do not feel comfortable answering that. Polished basalt and basalt. If this is referring to consistency plus, the answer is polished basalt got its own block, I believe, like its own separate block, and the original polished basalt became its own thing. All right, bye, Bob. Too soon, Lily. Too soon. REI, EMI, JEI, TMI, and NEI ranked by dinner date. For the record, I'd say EMI, JEI, NEI, TMI, REI. That's final answer. No, it does not. I would, but did Bob already? Oh, Bob already left. I can't do it without Bob. It wouldn't feel right. Where's my GitHub checkmark? If I know, I know. I don't have pro anymore. What is my favorite color? I think it really depends on the day. It can be like red sometimes, it can be blue, it can be gold. I don't care. I do not have 5 seconds left. Nuh-uh. Opinions on that is the word of all time. Why did I make consistency plus John consistency? I want to take over your minds with consistency. I have teleported over. I'm back. I'm so back. Don't you dare. Oh God. I'm still answering questions. When am I going to release Silk Song? Never. Why are you like this, Warden? Where's AEI fit into my dinner date? It just does. I probably will. Are you? Is this like about my actual like dislike of these types of things? Because I can't explain it. Okay, so I don't actually like have like a full on problem with them. Like you can use them, but my personal issue is I feel like it clutters the inventory. It clutters the inventory, and it can like it also feels redundant to have when you also have the recipe book. I understand their purpose for existing. I just don't, I just don't like having to use them and things like that. So, can I drink water? Absolutely. I have drank water. Give me another water bottle. What other games do I play besides Minecraft? I play the Yakuza series. I've finished all the Kiryu games. I'm now on to Like a Dragon. But I love Yakuza. And outside of that, I play Fate Grand Order. Please give me money so I can spend it on Arcade in like a year. Yeah. To whoever said to get off the stage, you're wrong. My time is not up. What is my favorite hex? I'd say my favorite hex. Really, stop. Why am I small? My favorite hex. No. My favorite hex is I don't have one. Hi. Favorite Minecraft 1.20 block? No, I am not reaching. So real. My warranty. Not my warranty. I can't do that. I'd rather not puke. Posture check. Thank you. That actually helped my posture a little bit. I was starting to slide down. Terracotta Warrior, Bub, please, Bub returned. Bub? It's time. I actually can't do it because I'm in survival mode. Oh wait, no, I have them. Okay, I need dye. Can someone / give me dye? Give me dye. / give me dye. Alright, thank you. One red dye and a lot of blue dye. Okay. So I think they just get voided. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I can even do it. Sorry. Sorry, chat. If you're so consistent, then why isn't there a John Aether? That would be the Aether person. Is Botania magic or tech mod? I don't want to end up in MC drama. Favorite performance mod? Optifine. Favorite YouTuber? I don't have an answer to that. Just watch the VOD at this point. Is it really that simple? It is. Modern Minecraft will become real in 2 hours. What do you think of this unstoppable fact? This is so real. I just lost the game. I love leaking mode map names. Sorry, young contributors. Hey, that's besides the point. That's besides the point. And without any questions coming in, I think this. Wait, no. Oh, we cannot put IMS on stage. But this last question, I think it really says what I need to do. I'm sorry, guys, but I must go on. Someone make me float. I must go to my homeland. Goodbye.